Gentleman from New York is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in opposition to H.R. 2, which is a cruel and draconian bill that demonizes asylum seekers, harms unaccompanied migrant children, and defunds programs that support nonprofit organizations and local governments that are essential to the humane processing of asylum seekers coming to our shores hoping for a better life. And in just a brief response to the gentleman from Florida, our law says that anyone crossing the border anywhere can apply for asylum. So there is no such thing as lawful asylum and unlawful asylum. And in fact, this is an area that we should address in a bipartisan way. We are in desperate need for comprehensive immigration reform. We need thoughtful and effective border security. We need more immigration judges to process asylum applicants. We need more visas for those to enter this country legally. And we need a pathway to citizenship that all of our ancestors have benefited from. But this bill is the opposite of that. It was unilaterally written by House Republicans as a partisan messaging bill with no chance of becoming law. And with this bill, Republicans are putting politics over people. In our committee, Democrats offered more than 30 amendments to try to amend and improve this bill. Every single Republican voted no on every single amendment. One even expressed shock that Democrats would dare to try to change their bill. Sadly, the Republicans rejected one of my amendments that would do more to address border security and fentanyl trafficking than anything else in this bill, an amendment to stop the massive flood of American guns to drug cartels in Mexico. Those same cartels that the chairman from Tennessee says are in control of the border. These guns give the cartels their power, it fuels the violence, and facilitates their illegal trade. Mexico has one gun shop, and it takes months of background checks to purchase a gun. But the latest estimates that we have here are that more than 500,000 American-made guns are exported to Mexico, including assault weapons of war, and many land in the hands of cartels to fuel their human and drug trafficking operation. But there isn't a single mention of guns in H.R. 2, not one. This bill is supposed to be about border security. Our border is broken, as one of my colleagues just said. Well, how can we fix the border when the cartels are ruling it with American guns? Any serious attempt to secure our borders has to address the exportation of more than 500,000 American guns per year to Mexico. But just like the gun violence epidemic
will suspend. The gentleman from
that is
Mississippi
ravaging
is recognized. Would you like to yield more time?
30.
Yield the gentleman an additional minute.
The gentleman from New York is recognized for a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Just like the gun violence epidemic that is ravaging our country, Republicans refuse to address the source of the problem. We need comprehensive immigration reform, meaningful solutions to address our broken immigration system, and to live up to our American values. This bill is nothing of the sort. Instead, it turns a real crisis that needs serious solutions into a political messaging tool. I therefore urge my colleagues to vote no, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from New York yields. Is the gentleman from Mississippi reserved?
Yes, I reserve.
Gentleman reserves.